Let's meet the starting lineup for the visitors, the Phoenix Suns. At power forward, let's meet your Los Angeles Lakers. At shooting guard, at 6 feet 3 inches, number 20, Avery Bradley. The other guard, at 6 feet 3 inches, number 0, Russell Westbrook. At the power forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 7, Carmelo Anthony. The man in the middle, 6 feet 10 inches, number 3, A.D. Anthony Davis. At forward, 6'9", number 6, LeBron James. The head coach for your Los Angeles Lakers, Frank Vogel. And that is your
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Russell Westbrook has passed the great Oscar Robertson for first overall in career triple-doubles. Westbrook says, I just do what you need to do in order to win. My job is to do everything. That's what I do night in and night out, and nobody else does it the same. Simple as that. Kevin, nobody calls a game like you.
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Sunday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio and going up against the Spurs. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, LeBron James is out there with Anthony. Then there's Avery Bradley. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see what you got. In reality, also, you want to see what you have against the best players in the world. So it'll take some time, though, to adapt to the speed of the game. But ultimately, it's about going out and competing.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, I'm not sure we've ever seen a passer better than LeBron James. Always able to keep the whole team involved.
And it's Ayton missing. Bridges against James. Shoots over Bridges, and James gets it to go.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And the wide-open shot from Crowder. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
I like how Jay Crowder gets squared up on these shots. He doesn't rush. He's got really good form.
Bridges against LeBron. Anthony in the corner. Shot clock at 5. James, that's in there. Anthony with the assist.
I mean, the power of the driving ability of LeBron James is something that must strike fear into the defense.
Paul passes to Ayton. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Anthony. That one falls.
Hello, Anthony.
Here's Booker, and he really played well against Denver. Driving to the basket. Got that bucket in no time at all.
How about Booker playing a little bit of cat and mouse, smart enough to know when it's better to pull up.
And the way Russell Westbrook racks up triple-doubles is just incredible. Does it so often. A testament, Doris, to his strong work ethic.
I mean, this guy plays with such a competitive spirit on both ends of the floor. Russell is relentless. He will sacrifice his body, and his teammates appreciate the effort he gives every single night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Bridges kicks to Crowder. Passes it to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Bridges knocks down the 3 ball.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
On your feet, make some noise. It's T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
And the Suns here with a different look. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Saric comes in for Jay Crowder. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 5-point game. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
And they're able to recover. They get it back.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all-defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
Snatched up. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
One of the big surprises with the NBA draft, the trade of Russell Westbrook. Westbrook let it be known he was open to another move. And it'll be interesting to see how he fits next to LeBron and AD this season.
Free throw good, Westbrook.
Incredible to think in Russell Westbrook's MVP season, he led the league in scoring, was 3rd in assists and 10th in rebounding, all while averaging a triple-double. Mind-blowing.
And the Suns making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Now here is Holiday. 9 points last game out. Saric with the screen for Holiday. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Johnson. Lakers leading by 10. 46 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Lakers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
That's his 2nd personal foul, 2nd team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Russell Westbrook.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. Suns trail by 13. There's 39 seconds left here in the first quarter. Holiday dishes to Payne. 6 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Howard. Jacks up a 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that 3-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 1st team foul. Coming under the floor for your Lakers.
Holiday looking for an opening. Here's Saric. That one a little long. And so it's Los Angeles with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their transition game has been in full effect. Right back after this break. And he stands 6'9", but without question, LeBron James is the floor general for his team.
I have the freedom to call sets, whatever I feel best suit our team. I'm a smart, cerebral basketball player. My basketball IQ is very high.
And Greg, for all of his athletic gifts, very few players have thought the game as well as LeBron has.
And they listed him at point guard in his 17th season. But it's all semantics at this point. He's always been the best decision maker on any team he's played on.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Anthony is out there with Davis, and it's LeBron James. Then there's Bradley, and it's Monk in at the point guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint. It's hard to score on him. Guys?
He is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Monk. Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. And it's Paul missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals.
Oh,
my goodness. That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ayton a screen on Westbrook. Fires from the line. Second chance shot. And Ayton with the layup.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
But to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
LeBron against Bridges from the high post. Booker pulls it in. Suns trail by 20. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Crowder from outside. And the three ball is good. Crowder's got 5 now.
Listen, this is a guy who can get hot from downtown. Great to see Jay Crowder being aggressive when given the opportunity.
And the Suns making a change here. Sharge is checked in. Los Angeles leading by 17. Westbrook finds Davis. Westbrook against Paul. Here's Horton Tucker. Buries it from three-point range. Tucker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense always so attentive to Russ, and he knows, okay, you're going to send defensive attention my way. I will find an open teammate.
Outside for Davis. Lakers passing it around. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Paul.
Russell Westbrook having one of those nights. This is one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Los Angeles has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. And he comes up with the deuce. He's got 8.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now here's Booker. D right on him. Pass to Saric. Off target with his 3.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Baseline J on the way. Here's Reeves. Banked in off the glass. Reeves has got his second basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Booker. The shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Horton Tucker, the pass to LeBron, and he drives in.
Well, 6'8", 250 pounds. You're going to have to do more than that to stop LeBron.
The Suns have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for LeBron. Johnson comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Malik Monk in for Russell Westbrook. And for the Suns, Cameron Johnson's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Aaron Holiday comes in for Booker. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Payne. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Lakers ball. Sun substitution, JaVale McGee.
Reeves the pass to Monk. Launches a three, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty Williams. Coach, how do you get things going a little bit more offensively?
Well, we got to set screens and we got to get stops. If we're getting stops, we can play in transition. That opens up a lot for us.
Yeah, you guys are hard to beat when you're out and running. We'll see if that happens more. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, I'd wager you're looking forward to this one. Playing the #1 team in the West, it's a surprisingly...
And now let's take a look at the excellent first half we've seen so far for the Lakers. Thanks for joining us. Now let's...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Offensive stats and records always draw more attention to us, but the defensive skill level in the NBA right now is also incredibly high.
It is, Kevin. We talk about basketball IQ, and so often we're referencing the offensive end of the floor, how to manipulate pick and roll, how to read and react in some motion offenses. I think high-caliber, smart defensive players impact winning as much as anybody. Do you have game plan discipline? Do you know what your philosophy is? Do you understand the personnel on the opposite side? That takes work and it takes commitment, and I have great admiration for those guys.
And the shot goes in.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Paul. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Davis kicks to James. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feet.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Rejected by Crowder.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
For three, Booker. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The shot's good from LeBron.
This guy was a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Ayton kicks to Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Crowder. Pass to Ayton. And the Suns miss again. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. They grab their own miss, and Davis puts it in.
And offensive rebounding, really all about hustle. And with Davis, that's hardly ever in question.
Ayton, and Davis sends it back.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
The three from LeBron, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Ayton sets the pick for Paul. They need this. He can't get that one, so Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
James with the assist.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
LeBron James.
Free throw drops for James.
Boy, we will be contemplating LeBron James's career for such a long time, guys. But as you think back to that period where he went to 8 straight finals, that may be something we never see again.
Here's Payne. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Payne. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. LeBron against Johnson. Holiday, the pass to McGee over Davis.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of breathing room, and that was the difference on that possession.
The three from LeBron, and he's good on the three ball. LeBron's got 17 now just in the second half.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the deep.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Lakers ahead, running away with it. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Howard and AD play together down on the block. DJ Augustine out there with Monk, and it's LeBron in at the small forward. And the pass to Holiday. Charge, a screen on Augustine. 5 on the clock, and it's sent back by Howard. A second chance effort, and it's Charge with the nice basket inside.
How about the instincts of Dario Saric? Just exceptional at getting those second chance opportunities.
From deep, James. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. James has got 30 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Shoots the three, 11 feet away. Howard can't hit. Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. The wide open look here for Holiday. The three-pointer no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Augustine from outside drills the three-pointer.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here is Holiday. Monk defending.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the rejection by LeBron.
An engaged LeBron James on the defensive end is an absolute menace.
That's good from Holiday on the assist from Payne. Holiday's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Passes it to Payne.
2 minutes remaining in this
Now
ball.
here is Holiday. Guarded closely. Shard just screen on LeBron. From 13. And that one hits back iron.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And a Shamet with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Payne. That one doesn't go. Davis with some nice D.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Ayton comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's Johnson in for Landry Shamet. Reeves the pass to Monk. Over Payne. And again, it's the Lakers.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
To the inside, Ayton. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Here's Monk. Some solid defense from Ayton. Here's the Suns with the ball. Outside Holiday. Tries the spin move. With a step back. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's Reeves. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams. Tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks, guys.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.